His nose looks mostly the same, but he maybe even got a nose job. The surgeon, who has never met or treated Mr. Biden, said if the president had undergone these procedures, he would have spent about six figures in today's rates on facial rejuvenation. Dr. Modiki has nearly 200,000 followers on Instagram, giving him considerable reach. The president is not the first public figure he has weighed in on. The surgeon has speculated on many celebrities' alleged cosmetic tweaks, including the reggaeton star Bad Bunny had his jaw surgically enhanced. Musician Adam Levine and actor Donald Glover had secret hair transplants, and actress Emily Blunt either had fillers or fat grafting done to make her face appear fuller and more heart-shaped. I'm sorry, man. I've never understood this. I just don't care. And, maybe to my own disadvantage, I suppose, if I got a bunch of plastic surgery done, maybe I'd get more views, but I literally don't care. I got like a blemish on my face. My teeth are crooked. I have no hair. To be fair, though, guys, if you look at like when I was in that show, 1,000 Ways to Die, and my old skate videos, I always wore the beanie. He's just like a fat.
He was in the show 1,000 Ways to Die? Really? Interesting. Because I used to watch that a lot. When I actually watched television a lot. 1,000 Ways to Die. I just always found it fascinating, the number of ways that, people manage to pine box themselves. That, and, the Animal Planet, loved watching Majestic Beasts. I know we're getting off topic here. Anyway, that's interesting. I had no clue about that. That's learn something new every day, I guess.
Fashion thing, I don't know. And now it's part of the brand. It is what it is. But I would never consider getting any kind of like cosmetic surgery. I don't understand why people do. No matter who you are, I just don't get it. It's weird to me. Whatever. Joe Biden clearly got a ton of plastic surgery. That's it. That explains the Biden-Biden thing. They're like, he looks so different. Yeah, the dude got a bunch of crazy plastic surgery. Look at this. Look how nasty he looks. He's an old man. But I ain't got no beef with people looking old and being old. In fact, I think people who age and naturally look old look better than people who get plastic surgery. But there's your reality there. Biden is just Joe Biden after a ton of plastic surgery. Look at this. Is Biden addicted to plastic surgery? Addicted. I love that. At this point, I doubt the dude is actually getting a bunch of plastic surgery. Yeah. But I think this guy's completely right about him having gotten it.
Yeah, I highly doubt that he's still getting plastic surgery done now. I think it'd just be too much of a risk. Now, I'm no professional, but just in my humble, estimation, I would assume at his advanced age, it just would be too much of a risk, and the reward wouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like the risk reward is too off balanced in his specific situation, So, especially now that he's in a limelight all the time now, it'd be way too obvious too.
He says he has the same look to the upper brow and upper eyes where there's an unnatural appearance to the lines. If you look at his brow line on the side, normally they would come like this and come down slightly, but on him we see they're turned up and going this way, and drew an invisible line with his finger from the corner of his eye past his temple. Dr. Am I pronouncing it right? Modiki? Then highlighted a black and white photo of a young Biden taken between 30 to 50 years old next to a recent photo, both close-ups of his left cheek to show taut, smooth skin from the corner of his mouth to his ear, where it looks like at some point he had a facelift. It's just so nasty.
I definitely agree with Tim Pool on that one, but I think I actually have that clip of Dr. whatever speaking about the entire situation. Here it is. Check it out.
President Biden's colleagues are now accusing him of having too much plastic surgery. Do we think he's had plastic surgery? President Biden is now 82 years old. I think he's definitely had some plastic surgery. And I don't think it's necessarily recent plastic surgery. I think he's had procedures throughout the years. And he has some of the telltale signs of plastic surgery. Starting with his hair, we can see that even 30, 40 years ago, his hair was thinning quite dramatically. And then we see some signs that he underwent a hair transplant procedure. And probably one of the older techniques, because you can see some of the unnaturalness to the hairline and the way that the hair was grafted. Secondly, if we look at his brow, there's some telltale signs there, particularly if we think about other actors like Burt Reynolds or singers like Kenny Rogers. He has that same look to the upper brow and upper eyes where there's an unnatural appearance to the lines. If we look at his brow lines on the side, normally they would come like this and come down slightly, but on him we see they're turned up and going this way. So at some point he definitely had some sort of a brow lift procedure. And in men, as I always say, it can make them look feminine or a little odd in the brow. And we see that in President Biden. Secondly, he has some telltale signs of a facelift. He definitely has slight pixie ears. We see again the pull on the side of his face. Also, when he's turned to the side in certain angles, we can see some of the signs near the ear and in the neck here where it looks like at some point he had a facelift. Next, if we go to his eyes, we do see throughout the years that he had some prominent eye bags where he was looking tired. Then we see them kind of go away, come back a little, go away. Also, you can see a change in his eye shape, possibly a little bit to the brow, but also the upper eyes and under his eyes. We can see again the signs that a lower blepharoplasty was done because his eye shape is quite dramatically changed here, as well a little bit of bunching of the skin there. Then I think throughout the years he's probably done touch-ups with Botox and fillers, but overall I think he's had a significant amount of plastic surgery throughout his career.
Quite interesting. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you still